You know how Elon Musk wants to place data centers in residential areas and places so that he can have storage basins to where he can hold all the information that he's gathering to run the AI technology. And those data centers use a massive amount of energy, which pollutes everything around them. And it brings the quality of life down for everybody in the area. But if your technology leads above everybody else's technology and you work with the government and you do things like that, I got a question about that. Let's argue.
Hi, my name is Anthony. A lot of people know me as Big Bake. I am a father, a Prince Hall Mason, an artist, a veteran, and some will call me very opinionated. I created this podcast because I would like to have high-level, healthy conversations on a variety of topics such as relationships, religion, and politics. No topic is off limits. In this space, all opinions matter. Now, with that being said, let's argue.
I came to a realization. Mothers must think I'm dumb. Running lines. And it only made your nose numb. Cause I'm Big Bake with the flow. Throwing bolos. You ride bench and I'm bow nose. Two sport gang.
Now, I'm not a person that supports that at all. I just got to start out by saying that. I don't support it. But if you are going to do that, and if you have the authority to do that, why would you do it in such a barbaric way? Some will say that, yeah, we know why, but that's neither here nor there at this point. But I bring out in the open to the public a better resolution to that problem. Now, my question is, why do you need data centers in the first place? To a lot of people, that might sound like a rhetorical question. That might sound like something like, oh, he needs the space to hold the information and power the movement of the AI programs because they have to compute a lot of things at the same time. So it will make a lot of sense that you would need a big data set. But if you decide to use things that we already have, like the Earth's power grid and solar and hydro energy, as well as nuclear energy, then you have more than enough basic power to cover the basic necessities of what it does. You also have enough people that utilize your systems that can work as a blockchain for basic function. Now, if you want to go back to like Kemet and things like that, they used the Earth, and the pyramids was a multifunctional place. It was used to carry out interdimensional things, i.e. Quantum, and it was used to carry out basic functions like providing energy, electricity, a grid so that they could float across to where, travel to where they need to go in the sky and things like that. So it was a couple different things that was used. The other side of that is the Ark of the Covenant. And that's where you start getting into quantum energy, which would alleviate the need for a data center which uses up resources and pollutes the land around it, because quantum energy, you can use it in very small pieces and it's forever. And as far as basic functionality goes, you have enough systems in place to where you can create a public blockchain. I mean, it wouldn't be public, it'd be utilized and put into your user agreements that a little piece of your system will be used to do basic functions for tasks that I have available or that need to be done. Now, if there would still be the need for a huge data center, you could put them in the desert where you would have mounds and mounds of solar power, mounds and mounds of space to put industrial batteries so that you can hold your solar power and do the basic calculations that you need, or the high-speed calculations that you need for your supercomputers. I mean, but to get to the total bullshit, it makes no sense that you would put something that pollutes the environment and kills the people around them in residential areas. That makes no sense at all. So, and for the record, I do know that this topic, I'm a little bit behind. I'm a lot of bit behind on this topic because they already went to the point of having people vote to have data centers in their areas and things like that. So they probably already put all this stuff on the table, but a lot of people still don't know. So I felt like I want to re-bring the topic up, and I wanted to bring light to the fact of why some people are so riled up about having data centers in poor and urban communities. Because people need to know why this is not a problem. In my opinion, it's a humongous problem. It goes against everything that community stands for in the basis of what community is. But I mean, just to recap, for high speed processes, you have the Tetryn Theory, or you just have quantum fusion, which has already been accomplished. You're already making things float. You're already doing everything that the Earth is doing. So we don't have to pretend that your capabilities are not there. For basic computations, you can use the blockchain. And for power storage and dissemination of basic dissemination and backup of information, you can put that in the desert, kind of like on Fortnite. Kind of like they got the particle collider and things like that in the desert. It makes sense that would be there if you're not just using that for top secret stuff. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you couldn't. I don't really care. But I just feel like data centers in urban and poor communities is ridiculous. And I'm against it. But I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. I stand on my point, but I could be wrong. So maybe you don't have the access to nuclear fusion power, or using the Earth's grid, or solar power whenever you want it. Maybe you don't have satellites all over Earth that communicate without the use of wires. Maybe you don't have all of the things to do to make this cohesive, so that you still wouldn't be pushing the agenda that everybody needs to leave planet Earth and go to Mars, which is in my opinion, a pseudo agenda, because you want everybody to go to space and die so that you can inhabit the planet. But I could be wrong. Comment, like, share, respond. I'll talk back. If you are with me, if you are against me, it doesn't really matter. Let's argue.